Right, this is Dub Vampire on behalf of Bard's Tales. Tonight we have the rest of us, Pan Shot.
Hi. Are you two being really suave and I'm not?
Shut it. So what's the name of the song you just played us?
Work This Out.
Work This Out.
It is.
I didn't pass my maths test. So where's everyone from then, the rest of you?
We're from Stockport actually originally. Still are.
And
Still.
So you're all in Stockport?
Yeah, we're all local to each other. The famous triangle of Offaton, Hazel Grove and Stockport.
Oh, I know Hazel Grove, yeah. I know Hazel
yeah.
Grove. The fork in the road.
That's it, absolutely.
Yeah.
5 ways.
That way to Buxton, that way to somewhere else.
I mean,
Never
it's
went
called
down
the 5. We wish it's the 5 ways like it is in New York, but it's just nothing like that.
there. No, it's not.
No,
It's better.
absolutely. It's not. Yeah,
It's got real good carving on that in that pub.
I believe so. I've been there myself actually.
Right, so we're talking Stockport business, yeah? So how did it come together then? How's it all come together and all that?
I can never remember how things begin. Like seriously, I can't remember where I met people or anything.
Well, basically,
it was Rob's house, I know that. Go on.
we're all in a different musical outfits. You know, I'm a songwriter myself, so is Heidi, so is Rob. Rob's in a couple of different bands, a couple of different musical outfits at the moment, with variety of styles. Me and Heidi cover a variety of traditional music and original material that we play. And we have a lot of similarities really. We just found that a lot of things crossed over sort of musically.
People of traditional music.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm a big fan of blues, and I think that comes across, I think, in a bit of that song, you know, and Heidi's very big into folk.
Except when I go raving.
Such as
Sheffield.
myself, yeah. Well, such,
It was
Except
your
when you go
kitchen.
raving.
It was his kitchen where we got together.
yeah, I think it was.
I don't
wasn't
even
it?
know
And
why.
Basically,
So what's the roots of your music then?
very
What's
much.
the roots? So to my ears, there's the blues, obviously, so I'm glad you said that, and there's a little bit of rock and roll in there, and your vocal style is folky because you kind of push it around a bit. So it's kind of blues and folk and
I'd say a little R&B as well.
A bit soul-y.
Yeah,
I don't
a bit.
know.
what
Well,
the
it's whatever.
old-fashioned R&B rather
Yeah,
than
yeah,
the old-fashioned.
I'm very
So-
much influenced by 60s British R&B, that sort of.
So you'll be familiar with all the Howling Wolf and
Oh yeah, big fan of
Well, that's
Howlin'
where
Wolf.
me
Yeah.
and Josh really.
Yeah, and we really hit it off. And just to answer your earlier question about how did we meet, it was actually I was setting a gig up, a solo gig at a place called the Acoustic Lounge in
Oh,
Poynton.
yeah.
Pointing,
Oh,
yeah.
I
And
got a text.
I wanted Heidi to perform as well,
To support you.
but Rob had been in and out of various projects for a while, and I said, well, why don't we get together and maybe sort of do something as a trio in the interval to try and sort of break up the, you know, the singer-songwriter or sort of folk aspects of it, that, you know, acoustic music, as Rob would say.
As I used to say.
And we decided to get together for this one gig at the Acoustic Lounge, and things just started happening for us. Started
Is
getting
that
more and
because
more
is that
gigs,
because
you know.
of the situation you're in, i.e. that you're all in Stockport, or is there a musical connection between all
I
three
think
of it, or what's going on?
Very much so. It was more of a musical connection. I mean, obviously it helps.
I think
You know.
the term is kindred spirits, right?
Kindred
All right, yeah, I can relate to that.
Don't
That's
even
what I was
laugh.
trying
Don't
to
even
allude
laugh. I
to.
thought you were going to laugh.
No,
Don't
that's
laugh.
what I was trying to allude to. You know, we're all interested
me
in
and
the
Rob are
same
kindred
periods of music and same sort of styles. It just
Absolutely.
happens
Well, I
to
did
be.
notice
you know.
that the two guitars went together really well.
We all go together, like
Uh,
it's ridiculous.
Because
Like,
there's a kind of push-pull going on this. That your guitar, which is a lot more rhythmic,
Yeah.
rhythmic, and then your
Primarily,
guitar, which is a bit more kind of twangy, and then you're kind of in between, going between the two, and there's something going on there, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's some kind of special connection, I think. I don't know what chemistry.
no, because we
call
didn't
it,
sit
maybe.
down and like, let's be a band, which is what I've done before.
Yeah,
and
no,
it hasn't
it's-
necessarily worked. So we were just jamming. And
we
it
just
was
started
like,
off learning Beatles songs and things like
something
that.
magical.
Yeah.
And
It was very coincidental. We just kind of got together for this gig and then decided that, found out more so that we just like it. And
I think it helps when musicians are sort of like-minded as well, and you know, you do have similar tastes, or at least similar sort of interests and ambitions in music.
Well,
you know.
yeah, I agree with that. But also, you've all got to agree on. You don't have to agree on what you like, but you just got to agree on
The
what
sound.
you don't like.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
I agree.
I'm not being negative, but
No.
I find that it's, between musicians, that kind of what
There's a-
holds them together.
there's a push and
They
pull
all
between
don't
what-
like the same things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. There's a bit of bit of tension between what you like, what you all like, and what you like, and that's okay, as long as you can all agree on what you don't like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So how long has this trio been rolling for a
I
bit?
can tell you exactly. I think since the 16th of April.
So about 2.5 months.
2.5, 3
really.
months going on.
Yeah.
It's not been a long sort
Still
of.
in the honeymoon
Right. So
phase.
how many songs have you got now? All right. So how many songs have you got now?
Well, I did nearly kill him this
Got
afternoon.
3 songs.
Shut up a minute.
up to
So how
this
many
point.
songs have you got, and what are they about?
We have 3 songs. 2 of them are sort of, I'd like to say,
And 2
contemporary folk. Yeah, so we've got about 5 or 6 tunes. 2 definitely in the works. But I think you're best to explain about the other 2 songs.
Which ones?
And then.
I wrote a song ages ago and it was a bit mediocre. So I said to Rob, do you want to rearrange this? And he did, and now it's a bit better than mediocre. So I was like, you can have this. Here's a present.
Now, funny you should say that. That's a strange thing, the arrangement, because I write some stuff myself, and I was struggling with one particular song, and whatever I tried, however I tried to play it, it didn't work, and I stopped for a bit, and all I really did was changed a few lines around, up and down, and repeated at one part of it, and didn't sing on another part, and that's not really songwriting, that's arranging, and now it's a great song. So let's, you know, and I've known a few other bands, like Echo and the Bunnymen told me that their producer arranged Rescue.
Oh, right.
So, and that's what made the song work, and it's just an arrangement, and you know, that's a new learning thing for me, and it is, and you're quite right, it does make a difference, and it's such a simple thing to do. I almost think, well, why does that work when it didn't work before, and you haven't really done anything, you
It's
just swapped it.
refreshing sometimes, isn't it? You know, somebody kind of, maybe it's somebody gives you an idea or an inspiration you get from somewhere, so it's just a little creative spark and it flares a whole new way of looking at things.
Yeah, and it can be really simple.
Yeah.
It can be really simple.
Like an arrangement.
Yeah,
which is
and
the
it can be
simplest thing
really
to change,
simple.
yeah.
It's an interesting kind of viewpoint. That. So, what are the songs about then? Where's it coming from? And from the way I feel about what you're playing, is that you're all kind of contributing here to the songwriting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We nearly wrote a song, make that 7, because we nearly wrote a song.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Was it last night? No,
No, the night.
Night
Yeah, we're
before
working on
last
some
night.
stuff at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, we are still in those very
It's
early
like
stages of writing and recording lots of demos at the moment, but it totally is an effort on all fronts, isn't it? You know what I mean? It just
Don't
wouldn't
think we've
work without any one of us, you know, and that's what makes us the rest of us, really.
We
That's-
don't
Absolutely.
sit down and
Not
go, oh,
true.
let's write a song about such and such. I do when I'm doing solo, I'm sure you do. But like what we've done
Yeah.
when it's been the 3 of us, we've just sort of like,
Just jam, don't we?
Well,
yeah,
we're-
just damn it, said something, and then the other person picks up on what they think the theme is and carries it on.
Yeah.
And yeah, and we haven't talked about what this is about. I
Well,
think we know what it's about, but
yeah.
we've not talked about it.
Yes.
Well, it's always a good idea to I mean, in this kind of situation we're in now, it's always a good idea to get another mind on it. But what's going
An
on here,
outsider's
you
mind,
know,
possibly,
what's
yeah.
going on here is like you're doing some vocals,
Yes. Yeah.
and you're doing some vocals, and you're throwing the odd bit in here and there.
I
think.
also play, the thing with me and Josh is that we alternate. Sometimes he plays lead guitar or company guitar, I call
I
it,
noticed
and then
that,
sometimes I play
Yeah.
lead guitar.
Absolutely.
So just
Somebody
it's like I said, it's
complimented
push
you on
and
that,
pull.
didn't they?
Yeah, we
yeah,
like to
somebody-
Oh,
switch
I like
it
it
over
how you like
quite a lot.
switch around.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in terms of this song, I think really what we were going for is we wanted to sort of write music and write songs like, for example, we do a version of Jackson by Johnny Cash and June Carter, and we
Right.
really wanted to get that dynamic of the band, but with the vocals as well, you know, and the sort of
Yeah, duet.
you know, the sort of call and response. I don't know if you'd call it that, but you know, and the sort of argument, you know, through lyrics and things like that. That's what
Everybody
that's what
loves
we're
Jackson.
inspired.
It's like, why
Well,
why
that's
do you listen
quite
to
that,
something
you know,
weird?
that's quite a kind of an old motif. That.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
You
much
know,
so.
and it's right through music from the
Yeah.
year dot, that one.
Definitely.
So, you know, you're not wrong to have a look at that.
I think you wanted to be a bit more energetic as well with this one, am I right?
Yeah,
Because we
but
were going to
more
do another
tempo,
one.
more rocky, you know.
Last
Well, if
time.
you just start playing electric guitars rather than acoustic guitars, you'd already be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I primarily
Well, not
play
necessarily.
electric.
You on Plastic Bottles, you played.
I
or did
only,
I play it? You
well,
played
I've only just recently started playing acoustic guitar again. Really, I've been playing with like punk and metal bands for the last 2 years. So then getting the call from these two lovely people, you know, you want to play a couple of acoustic, I'm like, yeah, why not? I need to go and buy one, but yeah, I can do that. So, but I
Did you buy
prefer
that
it.
for us?
Well, I bought the other one for, you know, the live thing. But I prefer acoustic guitars. I think it just, I mean, we're saying about little components that change your perspective. An acoustic guitar is such a true sound. You can just sit and strum away for an hour or two or all day or whatever.
In
And
the garden.
you have so many different ideas.
Well,
Strum
as an
away in the
artist,
garden.
you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want.
Absolutely.
You're allowed to do
Exactly.
whatever the
drink to
fuck
that,
you
but
want.
mine's at the bar.
Got some prosecco.
No,
Okay, right, what's next?
it's a good question.
What
is next?
immediately? What's next?
I don't mean right now, because the bar upstairs is calling me, I can hear it now. But I mean, what's next for the rest of us?
We're hoping to record an EP relatively
Oh,
soon.
yeah.
The demos that we're cutting at the moment, as I said, you know, we've only been going since, what was it, April?
Mm-hmm.
The last 3 months. So at the moment, we're very much still in the writing phase, you know, and recording a lot of demos. And when we're doing gigs, we're playing our original material. We're playing a lot of the traditional numbers that we were telling you about before. For example, we do Jackson. We do Fairly Well. And a lot,
When you feel like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to Jackson.
you know,
Going to Jackson. Do you do the other side of it as well? Yeah. Fuck off to Jackson.
I
You
wish I
fucking
should
dick.
say that one time when my mum's not there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's definitely what the song's about.
Yeah. So okay, so you're going to carry on working in the three of you.
Yeah.
Very much so, yeah.
So you've got maybe 3 or 4 songs now.
Yeah, and we're just working on more as well.
Well, the
just
advantage
keep
you've got at the moment, because you with the acoustic guitars, you can do the open mic nights where you can test songs
Yeah.
out and stuff, and you can
Absolutely.
get them evolve a bit.
No, that's what we thrive on, workshopping.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's what we do when we
Yeah,
get on
that's
stage.
true.
We just
We don't
play
talk
what
about
we
stuff,
feel
do we?
like.
We just get
No,
on with
not
it.
really.
I mean, it's
Well,
all
it's good to stop now and again and just like get your bearings
of course.
and get the
Yeah.
measurements.
I mean, it's all quite new to you as well, isn't it? The open mic sort of scene, like
Jamming,
you know,
yeah.
you know.
I've never done jam nights before I started working with these two, and then after, I mean, obviously you jam naturally as a musician, but you know, it's not something that I'm not predicated myself on jamming in front of people, but now I just enjoy it.
Because
We're always found you alright.
Rob produced some of my solo
Yeah.
stuff as well, and we'll be producing some of yours at some point, I imagine,
Mhm.
and we'll
So-
probably be
Have a
working
studio
together
set up, work
on,
Right,
on
okay.
the EP.
Well, let's just rewind a little bit. So where are you coming from? So you're all in other different. So you've got stuff and you do
We've
stuff.
both
I
got
do as
solo
well.
stuff.
So you both got solo stuff. So
Mhm.
where
So as well.
can people still listen to your solo
Yeah.
stuff?
Yes.
So they can dial you in and
Sort of.
right.
Yeah.
Where can they dial you in, Heidi?
I've forgotten my sound
Well,
card.
It's the asterisks, isn't it? The song
We'll,
asterisk.
We'll put the links on the vid. Right, and so
Yeah.
you've got stuff
Yeah,
there.
mine's under SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Josh Newton Music.
Josh Newton. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll put that on the list.
Mhm.
So it's been great speaking to you. So that's the rest of us, and this is me, Doug Vampire, for Bard's Tales.